living on a disk, floating through space, with a tiny sun.
Hey, I'm FTFE and welcome back to the channel that does to stupidity what Batman says that he doesn't do to the criminals that he faces. I hope you're having a good Wednesday, because those people certainly aren't. They're definitely all dead. Do not mess with Batflick. Tonight, it's going to be another Flat Earth debate, and Barry's back. Barry had a very specific comment on my channel recently, so I asked him to come back for a final showdown. And I have said to Barry that if I can't demonstrate his specific thing that he's asking today, then I'll delete my channel. So, yeah. Barry, welcome back to the channel. How are you doing?
Not too bad, thanks.
So, just want to quickly introduce yourself for people that haven't seen you before?
People who haven't seen me before. When did they see me last time?
Well, heard you on the channel at least.
I'm just a person who knows what they're talking about.
Roger.
That's all.
Okay.
Now, you're claiming that a ball can maintain gas around it while it's inside a vacuum. Yeah. Okay. So.
Well, it's in a vacuum. It's in a low pressure environment. Yes, I can.
No, lower pressure would attract gas. So you're saying that you've got gas at pressure next to a vacuum, and they don't.
No.
And they don't react.
Well, let me clarify my claim to you, just so we know what I am claiming, because you don't want to straw man me, do you? Of course. So we've got an area. So let's say this area here of extremely low pressure. That's next to an area of slightly higher pressure, which is next to an area of slightly higher pressure, which is next to an area of slightly higher pressure, all the way down to 14.7 psi. That's my claim. I don't claim that there is pressure next to a vacuum. I claim that there is low pressure next to a higher pressure on a gradient.
Okay. And what would be separating the two?
There is nothing separating them.
So why would the gas at pressure not move to the lower pressure?
I don't know. You'd have to ask the people that go to the top of Everest, I guess. Why is there a lower pressure there? Let me ask you, because again, I want to clarify my claim to make sure we got this right. You're aware that there is a lower pressure at the top of Everest compared to the bottom, right?
Yes.
So why does the air at the bottom of Everest not rush up to the top of Everest?
It probably has. It's being reprocessed.
No, it doesn't. That gradient is there all the time.
I sent you the video explaining.
Well, I'm just making sure that we clarify the claim that I have.
What about the video? What about the video with the flat Earth thing telling you that it's a flat, non-rotating?
Which video was that? I get sent so many videos, Barry.
Yes, but when you talked to me last time, I sent you them.
All right. So, could you send me that again, and we'll put it up?
The 6th. I haven't got them right here. I didn't bother.
Let me check my emails. Let me check.
Like I said, if you're not going to watch them, you're not going to take any notice. You're not interested in knowing.
Well, like I said, I may have watched them last time.
You're now going to talk about a mountain and claim that the air above it doesn't count because it's lower pressure.
Well, no, I'm just saying that you're asking me what you're asking me what I was
talking about when I asked you. You're trying to say that ball that you claim is the model of that ball that you claim is spinning there on your screen is surrounded by gas at pressure, and that gas is surrounded by a lower pressure, which is a vacuum of space. And you're saying it's doing the opposite of what it normally do.
That's not my claim.
That was a question. It wasn't.
Yeah, but that's not. I thought you wanted me to verify my claim. I'm just making sure we know what my claim is.
What's your claim? Because your claim was that we're in an open system, and you was wrong about that as well.
No, I'm completely right that Earth is classed as an open system, according to physics.
It's not classed as an open system. It's classed as a closed system.
Physicists would disagree with you, but you know that's cool.
Physicists would agree with me because it was a physicist I sent who's
physicists would disagree with you.
No, they
physicists
wouldn't.
that
No, they wouldn't.
Would you like me to bring on a physicist? I could do that.
On. Yes, please.
Yeah, cool.
Please.
Let's see. We got is Clive Wells or PhD Tony in there, because they both got PhDs. And I know Barry is a little quiet, but he is as loud as I can get. That he's as loud as his microphone goes. But again, I'm just making sure we know what my claim is, Barry, so that I can demonstrate my claim. And my claim is that the Earth or any other large body will have enough gravitational acceleration to keep the gas on it in a gradient. I mean, there is a literal demonstration of it in our atmosphere.
Like that, because like your physicists will tell you, you ain't going to get air pressure. You've got no air pressure to deal with.
Physicists would agree with me that gravity can create air pressure.
No,
again, I'm the one with the degree in physics. I can pretty much say what a physicist would disagree with.
It doesn't change nothing, because just him saying it doesn't prove it, does it? The fact that you can't demonstrate it.
Oh, I can demonstrate. I've got videos of other balls with gas
around the planet.
Yeah. Would you like to see?
You've got false information, mate. You've probably got CGI.
Let me show you this amazing CGI, shall I? Let me get the screen up. Where is it? One sec. Oh, I just shut down my desktop capture. Bear with me.
See, because the rubbish you're coming off with is saying that gas does not need to be contained to go.
No, I'm not. Again, that's a nice straw man of my argument. No, I'm not. No, you don't get to tell me what my claim is. There is a container. There absolutely is.
Gas pressure without it being contained.
Well, gravity. It is contained. I'm not saying, Barry, I'm not, hold on. I am not saying there is no container. I am saying that there, no. Again, do not, yes, gravity is a container. Gravity is a container. Gravity is a container. Gravity is a container. Gravity is verified by science, but let me show you a video captured by...
Yeah, it absolutely
has.
I asked you specifically. You're telling me that gravity holds down gases.
Yeah, and I'm going to show you a video of it doing right now, taken by someone I know with a telescope. It even
exists as a force.
Okay, so here it is happening in real time on somewhere other than Earth.
What are you talking about?
Well, that's another big ball with gas around it in space.
No, it isn't. How do you know it is?
Because he's pointing the camera in space. That's irrelevant.
Oh, he's pointing it in space and telling you it's made of gas.
Well, and we can actually see other ones that are a lot better.
Yeah.
This is a telescope. This is a
without it being in a container. You can argue and claim that something.
There is a container. Gravity is a container.
You're talking out your backside, mate.
Right. What is right? You're claiming that you are claiming that you Barry. Listen. You are claiming that you cannot have gas pressure, a higher gas pressure next to a lower gas pressure without a container between them. Then you need to...
You're talking about a vacuum.
No, I'm not talking about a vacuum.
17, you moron.
That's not a vacuum.
10
that's
to the
a
minus
low...
17.
10 to the...
That wouldn't pull the gas.
I'm saying that's not a vacuum. I'm saying that's a low pressure, and vacuums don't suck.
Do you not understand the same? Do you not
understand cool. Well, explain to me the difference in gas pressure between the bottom and the bottom and the top of Everest, then. What's causing that?
You'd have to be in a container for that to happen.
Where's the container between the bottom and the low and the top of Everest?
You're claiming that your gravity is a container. So that's what I asked you. Can you demonstrate how gravity can hold down gases?
Yes. There's a picture of it. There's a video of it happening, and also all the experiments around gravity. All of the experiments around gravity, like the Cavendish, the Schehelian, Pound-Repka, the Enken experiment of 1919, gravity is experimentally verified. So we know that gravity attracts anything with mass. Well, it absolutely is. Gravity attracts anything with mass.
That's why you haven't got an example here.
There's plenty of examples. I can show you another one, a live image right now.
You keep saying that there's plenty of examples, but you haven't.
Well, I can show you examples, and you keep saying, no, that's CGI. You say it's cartoons, but we know it's not a cartoon.
I know it is, because I know you have to use it. You have to use it.
So basically, anything I show you, you're going to say it's a cartoon.
When I showed you that thing on gas...
Yeah, you've gone really quiet. No one can hear you.
No. When I gave you that video on on how gas laws work, there was a live demonstration.
Yeah, within Earth's atmosphere.
A live demonstration of gas moving from high pressure to low. Yeah, natural reaction, and it has to be done, and it would have had to be done.
And are you saying that happens all the time, Barry? I want to clarify your position. Are you saying that will happen all the time? That no matter what, low pressure will always... Okay, Well, please explain the difference in pressure between the bottom and the top of Everest then.
Who cares?
I do, because that's a demonstration of my point. That's the demonstration. Neither is anything else because it's a low pressure.
It's separated, and it can't. Then it obviously means it's not a vacuum. Then.
Yeah, but space isn't a vacuum either. Space is a low pressure.
Yeah, if space actually exists,
it absolutely does. Would you like
a gasless void?
I can show you a video of a camera being in space.
Garbage.
Would you like? Wait, let me get that. So, okay. So here is. Let me show another video.
Infancy.
Let me show you another video. So this is a 4K put together of Cassini's flyby of Saturn. It's not a cartoon. You claim it's a cartoon, that doesn't mean that it is. But here we have gas pressure being contained.
It's not a photograph.
It's a bunch of photographs put together in a slideshow.
They don't use photographs on any of these things.
Yes, they do. This is a digital photograph.
It's not.
You claim it's not, but you've got no evidence.
I don't have to claim it's not. The people who gave it you are claiming it's not.
No, they didn't.
That comes from data. It doesn't. It's an image.
All pictures come from data. All pictures come from data.
No, they don't. They come from visual images.
Yeah. Okay. Barry. What happens when you take a photo? Barry. What happens? Barry, shut up. Barry, what happens when you take a photo with your phone?
Is that the same thing that's happening with what you're showing me?
Yeah, a digital image. Yes, it's a digital image.
It's not the same process, mate.
What evidence do you have of that?
And they'll tell you the process.
What is a digital photo? Is it data?
It's like data. Visual.
It's like data. So a digital photo, let me get this clear. You're saying that a digital photo is like data, but it's not data. Is that what you're claiming?
No, you're trying to make a distinction.
I've just showed you gas being contained by gravity.
That's what's wrong with your brain. Your brain can't distinguish.
So basically, you can't use anything digital according to you.
Because that picture was made from digital images.
Yeah, as all digital images are.
No, yeah, but they have to get data, don't they?
Yeah, every digital image comes from data.
The picture you're taking.
Every digital image comes from data, Barry.
No, it comes from data. Yes.
There we go then. So what's your issue? Are you saying that I can't use any digital image ever?
Falsified in any way or form if that's the only way it's going to be taken.
How can you falsify it? Image. Yeah, you can't take a visual image unless you have a physical film camera, and you don't use those nowadays.
You can get the data for it. You just need the data. You can type that in. That's how dumb you are.
Yeah, but you can also type in the data for any digital picture. Barry, Barry, any picture that you see nowadays is data.
I asked you about air around.
I've done it.
Around
yeah,
I've
shown you that twice now, 3 times actually.
Something at the top of the mountain proves something.
Well, it disproves your claim that you can't have lower pressure next to higher pressure, does it not?
Why is you're not showing me something like a lesson at school or in a college or whatever it is?
Because that's a straw man.
What you're saying makes actual sense. It is
because that's a straw man. That's a straw man.
Not a straw man.
Yes, it is. We don't say that's what should happen.
It'd be a good excuse for you to claim that you believe that that's true.
I don't believe anything, Barry. Nobody claims that would happen, right? Let me explain to you.
You are. You actually.
No, I'm not. Let me explain to you why that could, Barry. Shh. Let me explain to you why that couldn't happen, Barry. Because if we were in a classroom and I took a ball and tried to put gas around it, that gas would be attracted to the ball that you're standing on because it's much bigger. The bigger thing attracts the gas. Anything, right? If I took a ball and tried to put gas on that ball, it would be attracted to the earth because the earth is bigger.
Yeah, telling you what? That it certainly ain't natural, is it?
Yes. Oh, you saying the earth isn't natural? Are you saying the earth isn't natural?
Well, you're claiming that the earth, which turned up way before you did all that science and made itself gas. You know what I mean?
Earth did the science and made itself what, Barry? Sorry, Barry. Could you say that again for me? Could you just say that once more, please?
You're trying to tell me that gas will not do what it naturally does.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are.
Barry, I can give you a direct demonstration of low pressure sitting next to high pressure.
You've been saying since we've been doing the email, and you still haven't yet. All you do is show me
any mountain.
And tell me that's what convinced me. I believe it. I believe it.
Barry,
because fuck, man.
Explain the gradient of pressure between the bottom and the top of Everest. Yes, you do.
Explain how you
what's causing that? All right. No. What is causing that? What? Listen,
The question
Barry,
originally.
let me ask, I want you to answer me this question, okay? Based on your logic, what is causing the difference in the pressure between the bottom and the top of Everest?
The amount of gas that is being kept inside of atmosphere. Physically kept inside.
How is that causing the difference in pressure?
Because of the way it's being produced. It's being produced at ground level.
Please give me evidence gas is being produced at ground level.
Like I said, if you'd have watched the video, half of these questions wouldn't even come out.
I've watched most of the videos.
Reprogram you. You're asking me to reprogram you. That's how dumb you are. You don't even have.
Can someone please contact House City Alpha and make sure that he's watching this, if that's all right? Thanks, guys.
Listen, they should be listening, because at the moment, all you've done is show us cartoons and come up with excuses.
You said it's a cartoon, but you've got no evidence it's a cartoon.
Gas can stick to a ball that doesn't truly exist.
Except I've shown you it happening twice, 3 times.
This ball doesn't even exist.
You say it doesn't.
That ball you've got spinning on your screen is spinning, and it's got water on it. It's curved.
That is also but that is also got like 400. Barry, that thing behind me has also got like letters that are 400 feet tall, with lightning around them. So
that's the reason I didn't bother to, because I know that's what you put it.
Do you like
Talking
it?
about the representation, you're claiming that's what our Earth looks like.
Should we get a real photo, a real image of it taken in the last 10 minutes then instead?
A real photo? Or
yeah.
I guarantee it's going to be space. It's a CGI, mate.
Well, you say it's CGI, but it's not. It literally is.
For the same reason your image is wrong, because you've got.
It's a digital photograph.
You've got curved water. Just go to the seaside and show me a picture of your curved water.
Yeah, I've
not showing that it's flat.
Water is curved, actually. Water is curved. We know water is curved.
Always laying flat.
No, it doesn't. True. All right. Do me a favor. Show me one image of water being flat. Just one. Because I could show you maybe 20 images of water being curved instantly.
I could show you thousands, mate.
No, you can't. You can't show me one.
Yes, you can.
Show me one then. I guarantee you couldn't show. One. Black Swan does not show flat water.
Any seaside photograph will show you flat water.
No, it doesn't. Excuse me. If you look at the sea, you are not showing flat water.
Curved, that's what I want to know.
Barry, you know, if you want a conversation, that requires you to shush sometimes. So, if you're looking at the sea, you are not looking at flat water, because tides and waves are things.
Yeah, but it's flat, isn't it? You look at the
No, it's not. It's really not. You would have to explain to me why the Venice Narrows Bridge in New York. You would have to explain to me why the Venice Narrows Bridge in New York has plumb towers that are further apart. Barry. Right. In a second, we're going to talk about how Flat Earth destroyed the Black Swan. But first of all, I would like you to answer me a question. You're saying that water always lies flat. Well, the Venice Narrows Bridge in New York, which goes across the water, has 2 support towers, which are completely plumb, right? Which means that they are completely perpendicular to the ground, okay? The top of those...
If you're on the ground, not if you're on a curved ground, you won't be.
Yeah, well, that's the thing, right? Well, they're perpendicular. They are plumb, right? They are perpendicular to the ground. However, if you go to the top of those towers, they are further apart by 1 5/8 of an inch than the bottom, which matches the prediction of what you would get with plumb towers, the distance apart that they are. Right. So if the water is flat, why are those towers leaning away from each other if they are level with the water?
You see what I mean? This stupidity that you've come up with.
No, could you answer the question? Is that right? Do me a favour, just answer the question.
More serious.
No, my question debunks your question.
The Atlantic and all the other oceans are curved. Right?
Yeah, they are.
And every time you look at them, they're flat. In fact,
no, they're not.
Going to see them curved.
Excuse me, how many times have you been at sea? How many times have you been at sea? Yeah, how many times have you been at sea? Right, because I've been at sea.
You need to.
I've been at sea, and I've been literally in the middle of the ocean with, no land around. And I can tell you, it's not fucking flat.
Yes, it is.
Well, why is there a radar horizon?
What do you mean a radar horizon? We're talking about distance.
Yeah. So why can radar only go so far? Why can periscopes only see so far?
Because of the way you see.
Because of the way you see. Good. No, not good answer. The other thing, complete bullshit. That's the thing I was looking for. That's right.
Yeah.
So here is an image of curved water, just for you, happening right now.
Yeah, that's the only image you really get if it's CGI.
Yeah, you say it's CGI, but you saying it doesn't make it so.
Definitely CGI. That is definitely CGI.
And this one, all right, this is always a good one.
Same color according to that. Anyway, let's have a look.
This one's a good one because
curved like that.
This one isn't even a digital image. This is an actual physical photograph.
No, it isn't, mate.
Yes, it absolutely is. The negatives exist in the museum. You claim it isn't, but what evidence do you have it isn't?
Because none of the land masses are correct.
How do you think the land masses are incorrect?
Well, first of all, you've got curved water, which isn't really possible.
Well, I've got a photo. You're looking at a photo of it happening, so clearly it can happen.
You've been told it's a photograph. You've been lied to, mate. That's what I've been told.
The negative. You can go and look at the negatives yourself.
No, I'm telling you that you're being lied to.
You're saying that. No, you're saying that, but you've got no evidence, Barry. The image in front of you is
showing it me right now.
The image in front of you is a physical photograph taken before CGI really existed.
You've got Google. I bet you've got Google. Try and get a side elevation of any of that land where it showed you that
side elevation.
Yes.
Define what you mean by side elevation.
Profile. The profile of the land mass.
So you mean the elevation depth data for the land mass?
It will ever match what you're claiming this ball is showing you.
It always matches.
It can't do.
It does. This is a representation of reality. You can say it's not, but I can actually recreate this image using Universe Sandbox.
You can use it using any cartoon. Anybody can draw a ball.
Universe Sandbox isn't a cartoon. It's a mathematical model.
Yeah, right. Mathematical. Anybody can draw a ball.
Yeah, I know that maths is hard for you, Barry. I know that maths is hard for you. So, you know what? As you are claiming to be the CGI expert, should we do the fake or photo test?
Well, if you're going to show me a picture of a ball as a planet of calling it Earth, well, I'm telling you, definitely it's CGI. Absolutely.
This image was taken in 1972 before CGI really existed. Yeah, and you do me a favor also, just speak up for me, Barry, all right? Because you're very quiet. But, ladies and gentlemen, let's play fake or photo. Barry, your big claim is that I've done this many times, but you're the one making the claim that you can instantly tell something's CGI by looking at it, right? So how about we test that ability of yours?
You showed me is fake.
And what is your basis for that claim?
Because you've got curved water and you've got landmass. It doesn't matter.
Speak up. You've gone very quiet.
You've got curved water.
Yep.
And you've got landmass at the same height as a curved water. So everything.
No, we don't have landmass at the same height as the water.
That ball, it does, especially if you look looking from the edge. So the land is the same height
as
the water.
How big do you think
that water is curved? Secondly,
wait, hold on. You think that from Barry, hold on.
Question, and I'm trying to answer it.
I need to clarify that what you're saying. You're saying that from this distance away,
because if you've got any common sense that you claim.
Barry, I'm clarifying. This is for the audience. I'm clarifying, Barry. For the audience, let me clarify what you're saying. You're saying that from this distance away from the Earth, you should be able to see that the land is higher than the water. Is that what you're claiming?
Yes, I'm saying that if it's you've got the clouds.
You know what? I'm going to call you from now on your new name.
At the same time as well.
From now on, I'm not going to call you Barry.
On the outside edge of the Earth.
Yeah. From now on, I'm not going to call you Barry. I'm going to call you Captain Strawman. Okay? So Captain Strawman, let's show how good you are at figuring out what CGI is.
You're trying to wake it up again. Look, you're running commonly, running.
Of course I'm running. I'm here exactly speaking to you. That's exactly me running.
I did explain. I don't want to talk about your stupid fantasy. I did explain that, didn't
I? No, that's I don't have a fantasy. So right. Anyway, so Barry, do you claim that you can look at something and see it's CGI? So here we go. We're going to test that.
That's all bullshit.
Do me a favor. Look at this photo on the screen. Look at this photo on the screen of the curved water. Is that photo or is that CGI?
I'd say that was a photo.
Oh, a photo of curved water. Nice. Right.
There's a photo of a wave.
Of curved water, yeah. So you're saying that's a photo?
What, you're saying that wave covers the entire Earth, does it?
No, I'm saying that all I said was it's curved water.
See what I mean?
Right.
That's how
you said that curved water doesn't exist. I just showed you curved water. So is this picture? Is this a photo? Barry? Barry, Captain Strawman.
Just to avoid the fact.
Captain Strawman. Hey, Captain. Captain.
While it's inside a vacuum, you moron.
Captain, is this a photo or is this CGI?
Look, I don't really care what it is. You're telling.
Well, take a guess for me. Take a guess for me. Come on. Take a guess for me. Is this a photo or is this CGI?
You've got something serious to come with, or you haven't.
I am. I'm just testing. I'm testing your ability right now, Barry. So
I don't need it. I've got other things to do.
Yeah, you've got other things to do, like be ignorant. That's cool.
We've
So,
all been ballers. We've all had that shit handed to us.
so is this a photo or is this CGI? Just out of
Who
interest.
cares?
You do.
I don't.
Well, I'd like to know what you
I'm telling
think.
you about, other than the
So,
fact that the
so come
birds
on,
don't
just
flying around,
for
but
the 700 people watching,
they're kept by a solid back.
for the 700 people watching, just answer: is this a photo or is this CGI?
It's a photograph.
You think that's a photograph, right? Okay, there's just a few more. So this one here, which is one of my favourites, is beautiful.
Because I don't want to play your stupid game.
Oh,
you
tough.
said you had proof and you haven't.
I've shown you the proof several times. You went,
you're
no,
an
it's not
idiot.
real. That's not my problem. That's your
claim
problem.
that
So
you
is this
don't-
one of the
you don't
bubbles?
know
Is this a
before.
photo or is this CGI?
Look, later on, mate. I ain't got time for this. You just
Are you going to run away, Barry? Are we going to get a rage
No, I
quit?
don't-
Guys,
wait.
is this rage quit 19 of 2021?
Seeing as I found myself sitting in a fucking mental asylum with a fucking mental patient trying to fucking tell me his bullshit, yeah, I'm running away.
All right, you run away then, Barry. You run away from all the evidence I've shown you. That's fine. Bye, Barry. Are you gone? Oh, that one was easy. Barry's so mad. Oh, Barry's so mad. He's still in the call though. Oh no, he's gone now. Bye, Barry. Well, guys, that was a quick one. I think that might be like a speed run of a rage quit. That's what I'm going to rename the debate. Actually, I'm going to do that now. Speed running a rage quit. Where is it? Where is it? Edit. Flat Earth debate. Speed running a rage quit. Oh, that was brilliant. Who wants to come on and have a chat? Let's see who's around. Hey, Hugh Darce, I'm going to send you a link. Yeah, Robeeb's right, under 30 minutes. People in the chat that know me on Discord and that, if you want to come in, just give me a shout and I'll send you an invite. Oh my goodness. All right, Hugh, I've sent you an invite. Who else we got there? Oh, I keep clicking away. Oh, I'll send Anne the Jordan the link as well. Yeah, Alison can come in. I never even got to ask his question for Alison. So, speed running the rage quit, less than 30 minutes. I'm quite impressed with that. Captain Strawman. Oh, I fucking love talking to flat earthers. Let me read the super chats that we got in. In the shortest debate in history. Oh my goodness. All right, there's Hugh Arse coming in. Oh, I'm so funny. Oh my goodness. I'm sorry, I can't stop laughing at myself now. Hugh, you there?
Yeah, how are
Alison,
you?
I'm doing well. How you doing?
All right. I can't figure out how to turn off my camera.
That's all right. Your
Oh, there it
camera's
is.
not up. That's fine.
I got it.
Alison, hello.
Yep.
Alison, you there? Oh, you're just connecting to the audio.
Sup?
Yep.
What's up? How you doing?
Hello.
Hello. So, what did you think? Is that the quickest rage quit ever?
All too easy
Oh,
for you, mate. All too easy. They're not even a challenge anymore, are they?
No. I don't have to see when there's a debate, right? And I try and give them a format like there'll be 10 minutes evidence of this. Well, I never prepare. My plan is always to let the flat earther go first and spout whatever shite they want, and then I'll just tailor my 10 minutes to whatever crap they've said. Um, because it's all too easy. They all just say the exact same, and that's why I'm convinced I can do a debate purely with a soundboard. That debate could have been done with a soundboard, like 100%.
Absolutely.
I'm surprised you haven't done that already.
I've been
honestly.
I've been going back through a lot of my debates and trying to figure out what are the things that I say the most, the arguments that I say the most, because I don't want the flat earther to know it's happening, right? I don't want them to know it's happening. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to do 2 streams at the same time. I'm going to do the main stream, but I'm going to say, oh, my camera's broken, so I can't be on, right? And I'll be using the soundboard. But I'll also do a second stream that's for members only, showing me using the soundboard. Oh my goodness! Who saw Ranty's debate the other day, though?
Oh, God.
Ranty debating Brian.
Debating a potato.
Yeah. Don't be mean to potatoes now. Come on.
Well, true.
Oh,
yes.
it hurt my soul. It deeply hurt my soul. Like,
What
Ranty, but... Oh.
Yeah. What hurt me was that Ranty appears to be the best globe debater there is. He's fucking amazing. I've never seen someone shut down a flat earther so effectively. That was incredible.
Well, effectively, the flat earther didn't admit it, but yeah, it was effectively in the sense that Randy got the argument across, and it was really clear that he was correct, and the other guy just had nuh-uh.
Nuh-uh. Ranty's doing really well.
Craig,
yeah.
After you told us just then that you essentially do these unprepared, do you know what I really want you to see? Is you doing one, but like fully prepared? Just like where you have the entire just, I know what I'm saying, I'm gonna say this.
I have before, like where I've written out a script and stuff, and I stopped doing that. I'm 500 debates in, and it's very hard to just kind of prepare something every time because it's going to be pretty much the same. But I do every now and then when I find a new Flerf, I do try and like do the proper debate with them the first time they come on. I mean, I knew that was never going to happen with Barry. I didn't expect to rage quit in, I think it was 26 minutes, which I was quite happy with. But
did he ever shut up?
No.
He just
show me this.
It's like I wish YouTube had the ability to, so we could, mute one person so we can actually hear the other one. So it's like half the time we could barely just hear you all there, like it's like negative pressure.
I mean,
as I say in Shrek, Barry had the right to remain silent, but he lacked the ability.
Yeah, but that's the thing, right? When I'm debating someone like Barry, if I was to mute him when he wouldn't shut up, then he would never be unmuted, So with people like that, you kind of just have to let them go, because I think that makes it so much more funny than it actually is, right?
Oh, it is, yeah, and they demonstrate how stupid they are as a result, and they don't seem to understand that.
Yeah, I'm just giving a couple of people a link so we can have a laugh at some flat earthers. I think that's Drake of Fire and Fohammer. I'll give them the link to. That's it. Yeah, when I do a debate list and something goes, the Flerf can't come in, and then it's over really quickly. It's like I don't have anything else planned, so I just kind of bring people on and talk nonsense. Let's see who else is coming on, and then we'll read the super chats in a bit, and then later on, there's gonna hello, how you doing, dude?
What's up?
Pretty good.
So good speed run there, do you think?
Yeah, it was. I mean, I just finished up with some school stuff. I was like, oh hey, Craig's, he's got a stream going. I guess I can watch it before my class. I come in 10 minutes later, the guy's gone.
He even admitted, I am running away.
Yeah, that was the funniest part for me, is that he said, yeah, I'm running away. Bye-bye.
It's just so easy to shut them down now. Like, I don't even need to try.
So we said 26 minutes for that one?
Yeah.
You got to try and break your record next time.
Yeah, I think with people like Barry, I need to get a list of flat earthers that are likely rage quitters and try and work through them, and maybe like once a week have a rage quit debate where the aim is to just get them to rage quit.
Yeah, you should get a compilation of like flat Earth trigger words and then just run through
evidence.
The list.
The problem with that idea that you have, if they like inviting rage quitters on, is that generally the most unpleasant ones.
Yeah.
So it's like, the ones where you're like, they're the ones that are most likely to gonna, spew some shit that's just gonna be like,
need to shut that down.
The line. That is just,
There's so many flat earthers that are like that, though, right? Yeah, I mean, the majority of flat earthers are the horrific types. I don't know why flat Earth seems to attract that kind of person. Actually, it was quite interesting. I read a paper that said it's actually a psychological thing, and they were talking specifically about flat earthers and other conspiracy theorists as to why they can tend to be also horrible people, like homophobes and anti-LGBTQ and stuff. And it's actually due to having such a low IQ. They don't have the mental capacity to police their own thoughts, which then, is like a roll-on effect of them never having that ethical ability to think, well, what I'm saying is wrong. So it's literally a result of being dumb that you end up being a horrific person as well.
So they're literally, their IQ is so low that they're just physically incapable of having, empathy and stuff like that.
Yeah, pretty much. That's what it comes across as. They're too stupid to realize that the way they are acting is inappropriate. They don't have that mental capacity to police their own thoughts. And it's sad that there's humans that are that stupid. So stupid.
Yeah, I think they're the smartest people on Earth.
Yeah.
Yeah. I suppose that's why you see that the ones that have been turned back to reality were generally the nicer ones while they were still flat earthers as well. I've never seen, I don't expect people like Pratt or Natalie or any of those to ever come back, because I don't think if they're that unpleasant, they'll ever, have that kind of honesty.
Yeah. Oh, is Tau City Alpha in the chat? Oh, yeah. Sorry, Tau, you missed it. We did try to get you in here quick enough, but I managed to get Barry to rage quit in 26 minutes. However, that could be your next episode, just that 26 minutes, to be honest, because wow, there was a lot of stupid there. What did he say about the atmosphere is contained because that's natural, and that was his answer?
No, my favorite part was when he said the Earth did its own science.
Oh, yeah. That was the one. So are you telling me the Earth came along and did all this science before?
Earth. It's like, all I imagine there's like a baby Earth, like the size of a freaking football with like two little arms in front of like, some jars. And it's like, being like, and a little bit of physics. It's like, what happens if...
We'll make some physics here, some chemistry there. Oh, it looks like I've grown some legs. All right, let's try that again.
We can add in some environmental sciences. Oh, now I'm a big boy.
I seem to have attracted some fleas, these little ape-like creatures. They're destroying my entire body.
It's like, and then it's like, and then there was the entire, early phase where it's like Earth just kept eating and eating and eting and just got fatter and fatter and fatter, so much it, has its own gravitational field.
I know how he feels.
It's like, it's like, it's a whole new level of your mama's so fat.
Hey, Fohammer, how are you doing? Welcome, buddy.
I'm doing very good. How are you, Fight?
I'm happy that I feel good after getting someone to quit within 26 minutes. That's my goal from now on, to beat that.
Oh yeah, that was funny. I was watching that as I was driving back home. That was that's a record. I think the only person who beat you was Irish Demon with Nathan Thompson.
Oh yeah, but Nathan Thompson doesn't really count, right? I've been thinking of inviting Nathan back to debate, but not so I can debate, just so I can bring him on the show and go fuck off and then kick him off.
Oh, if you want someone to just purely ad hom him, let me know.
I might bring him on just to insult him. And actually, you know what? I refuse to debate him.
Here's what you do, Craig. You bring him on. You say, "Hey Nathan, how's it going? Why don't you introduce yourself?" And then in the middle of his introduction, say, "All right, nobody cares," and then kick him.
Yeah.
just to give him that, because he'll keep talking when he's not in the call. We all know he'll be talking to himself.
Yeah. He doesn't realize how irrelevant he is now.
No, but I think we should bring him on and literally just insult him and see how long it takes him to not take it anymore. Just literally bring him on and go, "No one likes you. Your mum thinks you're a loser. You smell really bad. You're ugly. You're homeless. Why are you homeless?" Just be horrible to him for as long as possible and see how long it takes him to run away. Apparently, I'm being told in the chat that MC2 actually beat my speed run a couple of weeks ago. He had a 20-minute.
Oh, that's right. With Water's Level, I believe. No,
was that Donnie. The guy that left because he had a previous commitment?
Previous commitment, yeah.
Yeah, you agreed to a debate.
Yeah,
I've got something else to do.
I was watching that one.
That's what Barry was saying.
Yeah, he had the debate from I don't know what it was, like 4 to 6, and then he had another commitment from like 5:15 to some other time, and he was like, I actually am like 20 minutes late for my other commitment, so I'm just gonna leave now.
Yeah, why would you agree?
I
to...
remember that was funny.
Why would you agree to two conflicting commitments at once?
Yeah, it's such an obvious lie.
I think he was just
Hammer. Faux Hammer. It's like,
Yes.
I'm already your biggest fan after your first Flat Earth debate, but after yesterday, I'm your absolute biggest fan of Faux Hammer. It's like, I didn't finish it because I couldn't finish watching the Slaughterfest, and also I couldn't finish watching McToon suffer.
Yeah, so I'm going to do an impression of MC2. Watching him like literally try not to vomit was quite impressive. Well done.
That chat was not PG.
I felt so bad because I thought I got his stream demonetized because of some of the things I was saying. I wasn't trying to be a horrible human, but it just
Really. Hey,
it's fine.
Fair debate. When you actively tried to use as many fallacies as you could, you probably used less fallacies than the average flat earther does on the introduction.
Yeah. I actually want to do a debate for charity. All right. I would like to do a debate for charity. I've been thinking about this for a while. It's not a fundraiser or anything. You know, I want to, you know, I'll do it so the money doesn't even come to me. It would be, you know, here's a code, you donate it to the charity during the stream. But the stream would be me taking the position of Flat Earth, debating somebody else.
STST, get him on for that.
So
you know the Flerf arguments better than
that's
they do,
the thing.
so
I think I could do a very, very good Flerf, and I think that I could have I think Flat Earthers would even watch it once. Maybe if they didn't know me, they would take it and be like, "Look, see this guy? He's proven the Earth's flat." So
you'd probably be a better Flerf than any Flerf that exists. Honestly,
I think I'd even try to make some kind of model.
When you said that worried me because I was thinking you might give them ideas on how to argue, but then again, they're too dumb to be able to do it as well as you.
Your main point should just be magic.
Yeah. Obviously, at the moment, things like fundraising that are a hot topic. So I would have someone else deal with it. You know, I wouldn't even touch it myself. I would just turn off super chats and stuff, and then let somebody, you know, that's trusted deal with setting it up and stuff. So,
There's plenty of services where you can get a link to directly to donate directly to the charity. Like Facebook has it all the time. So I'm sure there's something you can find that could do that.
People are saying in the chat that they think I should do it against Ranty. I think that might be a good idea because he knows also all the arguments from both sides, right? And I'm going to tell you guys now, this is a bit top secret, but Ranty and I are working on a little project that everyone's going to fucking love.
It's like with the you pretending to be a flat earther. I had recently I had the idea and I was like, maybe I'll get onto it when I'm not incredibly lazy. And it's like taking the creationist approach of, you know, it's like for creationists, like what they like to do, especially when they try to use scientific evidence. I say that in the vaguest of terms. Is
scientific.
Get the bulk of the information correctly. But then just, you know, do that slight bit of, you know, misinterpretation or misrepresentation at the end. The best thing to do that with is that was not going to say his name. But it's
not like Beatles.
Do this thing. See, we have to do that with a topic that flat earthers generally aren't that acquainted with. Let's say mathematics. And I thought, you know what? Maybe I'll try doing that with flight plans. It's like I'll start doing flight plans and then try to think of a way of, you know, making it more
work on some kind of flat Earth.
Flat Earth, yeah. But I tried doing that, but it's like actually a flat earther. He might show up occasionally. A guy called T. Brown did the math for me once, and he was over 500 miles over target just going from Sydney to Perth.
That's always the way.
I was like,
But Bob Nadell's gyroscope says that I should bring on Simon Ramos. I did. It was a dumpster fire. There's actually a short 20-minute version of that being released in the next day or so, thanks to CPM Zone, Oscar. So, you know, I already did debate Simon Ramos, and I might do another one-on-one with him without the other trolls in the room, but that was fun. But yeah, I had fun. That was a very quick debate, but like you said, this isn't a challenge. Not that it was ever a challenge, but
See, on the thing of your dumpster fires, I am at this point convinced that you are the cause of global warming. Because with all
absolutely.
these dumpster fires, you're just burning. At this point, it's so the dumpster fires are so hot; they're just starting to burn the oxygen in the air.
And the George said, "How you doing? Hello?
Hello?
You did come in.
Hello?
I see him there. Oh, Austin.
Ooh, I like that picture.
Yeah, I just swept from my phone to my computer
I see. No worries.
because my phone's mic is terrible.
I see, says the blind man.
I see.
As he raised his hammer and saw.
Right, so that's probably going to be it for tonight, to be honest. I'm going to read the super chats and then get out of here. I'm pretty sure that later on today, maybe in about 45 minutes to an hour, team is having a Whiskey Wednesdays, and I'm going to come along and play, but I'm going to drink tequila instead because I got to be different.
Can we
That'll be
see
fun.
you do tequila shots?
Yeah.
I just want to see you live do tequila shots.
I will.
Do at least 5. At least 5.
5? I'm going to do more than that. I'm going to actually try and get drunk. Yeah,
You're going to turn
words,
into.
You're gonna have a
Yeah,
rage.
you're
I'm gonna have a
right.
rage. I'm gonna have a team rage stream. I'm just gonna start slagging, shouting at everybody. I hate you. I love you, team. I'm only joking. Do not drink on stream, team.
What do we
It's
do
bad.
with the drunken sailor?
What do you do with a drunken Twinkie?
What do we do with a drunken meat tube?
So,
that sounds
real
horrible.
quick, I just shilled out my channel, The Four Swordsmen. It's not technically mine; it's shared by a couple of us.
So
No, I'm gonna tell PhD Tony that you said it's your channel. Don't worry. Wait, hold on. Are you saying that Tony agreed to be in a channel with people that don't have PhDs?
Wait. That's The Four Beardsmen.
Oh, the Four Beardsmen, wrong one. Shit, sorry.
It's
Four
myself,
Horsemen.
Skydiver Tanner, Little Wolf, and Dark Steve. And then we have the Knights of the Globe table, which right now consists of Surf and our producer, Mute Donkey.
Nice.
Mute
So if-
donkey.
If you want to see more of me, I'm there every Saturday. We just passed 100 subs. We're going to be having our 100 sub special. Fight, you're invited. Everybody else is invited to be part of the panel. Not sure
Everyone
when.
say hello to Ranty in the chat.
Sup,
Hey,
Randy?
Randy.
Hi, Ranty.
Stop being so
Hey,
good at
Daniel,
What's
debating.
doing, Randy?
You're
Phenomenal.
going to put me out of a job. Ranty, as you're there, would you debate me with me taking the flat earth side and you taking the globe side? All right, let's do that for charity. It'd be fucking amazing. And I think we could co-stream it on like maybe, both of our channels. That would be good. Right. So yes, please subscribe to the Four Horsemen and head over and see that. When is your 100 subscriber special?
Right now, we're thinking it's going to be next week. We're going
Nice.
to be releasing a video about it. It should be pretty good.
Yeah, you're gonna do a face reveal on 100 subscribers.
My face is already revealed.
No, your real face underneath that one.
Oh, maybe we'll see. I'm not
The
sure if we're
reptilian
ready
one.
for that.
Yeah.
It's like by the beard, I'm judging that there's like we can just not see the seams just underneath and just be like, "Hello, humans."
Yeah, no, you.
I'm
All
hungry
right,
enough
it's a
as
great voice,
this.
Otherwise, Craig will get demonetized for child content.
Yeah.
Oh. Ooh.
The last stream you were on, it's funny. That was the first stream in a long time that they actually tried to take down, saying it was not suitable for anyone like under 18. And it's like, well, didn't I just have someone under 18 on the show?
Under 18s.
Yeah, you had a 17-year-old in the
Yeah.
video, so like,
Yeah.
that's funny.
All right, Philosopher King Gaming for $5. Barry, is there a measurable pressure difference between the bottom of Everest, bottom and the top of Everest? Yes or no? If yes, where is the physical barrier between them? He could not answer that question. I didn't get to ask Alison's question, the normal one, because he does feel like he's bullying them now with that question. It really triggers that meme Deroni guy, doesn't it?
Oh, so much. It's like, and I always love it, especially like once, like a lot of them then try to go to the, the circular reasoning fallacy.
Yeah.
It's like, that's not how it works. It's
Well,
like,
the Earth is
I need
flat
to
and navigation
explain
works.
fallacies.
Yeah, their answer is literally, well, flight plans work on, navigation works on flat Earth because the Earth's flat and navigation works. Therefore, navigation works on a flat Earth.
Oh,
It's like-
Ranty in the chat, he says, I am down, mate. Get your Flerf on.
Do it. Right, let's get that arranged. I think that'd be fucking awesome. I'm excited. Yeah.
You know, Alice, we might not have gotten your trademark, but we did get my trademark because Barry really did do the duck, dive, dip, dodge, and disappear.
Yeah.
Yeah, all 5 of them, actually. All 5.
Yeah,
All at
he
once.
did. So
All at
yeah.
once.
I
Yeah,
have
wanna know
just been
something
sent
exciting?
some. I have just been sent
It
some
didn't take 5
live
minutes to-
footage of Barry. This is Barry once I asked him to give me some evidence.
Where'd you
There
get
we
that
go.
video of me?
Yeah, that was you yesterday, wasn't it?
Hey, hey, delete that. I don't want that public.
it's like, I'm in this video and I don't like it.
I don't in this video. Yeah. I'm the community's baby now.
So, where do I get more bingo sheets? Because at some point I'm gonna have to send a bill to NASA for all the paper I've used.
I've filled up 4 notebooks, and they're all you know, total blackout. You know.
Well, right, here's a funny thing, right? I thought, you know, I need to take notes during debates and stuff, right? So I got this journal when I started, and the first few pages I started taking notes, but then my debates, I just stopped taking notes because I don't need to take notes when debating flat earthers anymore.
Yep, you've learned
They
everything.
don't make points. They make nothing
No.
to take notes on.
Right,
Yeah,
I'm
that's
just
the
going
amazing
to
thing. They
write
keep
you're
saying that-
stupid.
They keep saying we're parroting just stuff that other people told us, but they always say exactly the same thing that someone like Eric DeBay or whatever, some Papa Flerf,
my
told
God.
them. And they've never checked any of it. They just say it.
Well, I mean,
Here-
my very first debate was against Ranty, and of course I didn't need to take notes because I already knew everything he was going to say, and then he did. He said everything. I had no
It's like-
notes, no paper. I was just like, "Hey, Craig, let me hop on and I'll debate Ranty." Okay, and then there we go.
Maybe it was
that
you debating Ranty. Maybe that destroyed him.
Oh, I love phone.
Well,
It's
it's,
like I
funny
love the figure of
because
blood, so
it's
that's
funny
perfect.
because during that debate, Ranty said the dumbest thing that I've ever heard in my life, which was that the shape under the water affects the top of the
Oh,
water.
yes.
And then
Yes, I
after
remember
that
that.
debate, he disappeared, and then he comes back on the globe. So I'm not gonna take credit for it, but I'm just saying.
But you're
it could've
taking
been
credit
me,
for it.
All right.
It's like,
Yeah.
so personally,
Love
I
you,
can't
Ranty.
give. It's like as much as we give flat earth for shit, and they deserve all of it. It's like without flat earthers, I would have never run into. Well, first of all, you guys, but also Wolfie, and
Yeah.
without Wolfie, I probably would have not considered picking up, going to flight school, getting myself a license. So in a way, flat earthers fuck themselves.
Oh yeah, that's their specialty. That's their specialty. That's 100%
It's like ask a pilot. Better, I became one.
I watched a video the other day of a guy claiming to be a flat Earth pilot, and his argument was basically that all the countries are in the wrong places. So his answer was to basically take parts of Africa and put them near Australia, and say, oh, actually, this country is that country because they've just lied and put it in the wrong place. So it's just like he took everything. Oh, there you go. The map works now. You just change the positions of all the countries. And this guy says he's a pilot. Does he not notice when he flies over Africa that he's not all of a sudden near Australia, or
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
And
Craig,
so that was
that's just
the thing
because
that-
you haven't unlocked the terraforming DLC expansion. You need to pay $15.50.
Yeah.
for
Of the
that.
Wait,
CPI.
are you telling me that EA made Flat Earth?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
Makes
you
fucking
can
sense.
Flat Earth. Now, see, if you want to unlock Australia, you have to pay 800 quid. All right.
Gravity is the premium
It
pack,
costs
right?
a lot more than that to unlock Australia, believe me. It's like, in hindsight, I should have saved on the Redback DLC because, Jesus Christ, there's nothing scary than waking up in the middle of the night, going to the bathroom, sitting down, and feeling something small crawl over your balls.
Allison, you're kind of like you're like that extra DLC boss that you
Yeah.
have to pay
Oh.
like $50 just to fight.
It's like,
That's you for the Flirfs.
Yeah, you're like
Oh,
the turtle in
And then-
Final Fantasy 15.
and
that
then
takes
when
like
I show
6
up, it's
hours.
like,
Yeah.
it's like, no.
Mantoise.
It's like I'm the boss, like, when you fight him, it's like an unbeatable boss, and then you actually unlock him as a playable character, and it's just like,
Yeah, he's just
no.
shit now.
I will
worst character in the
throw. Oh, it's
I've got 2 punches, that's all. All right, anyway, Jason Hyatt, $5 says air pressure, the difference between sea level and top of Everest is twice that between the top of Everest into space. It's kind of my point. He says you can't have low pressure next to high pressure. Explain the fucking atmosphere then. Hail Satan for €1.99, definitely, with a game over sticker. Colin O'Driscoll, €5.49. Even my horse knows the earth is a globe. Smart horse. Triple Pro K for $1.99. Barry, why do things fall down in the vacuum chamber? Because Barry's dense, I think. Johnny Marr for £2.
Let's go down,
Barry...
go boom boom.
£2. Barry should be a Viz character. Yes. Oh, talk about Nathan Oakley, actually. It was interesting. Earlier on, Eric DeBay released a video where he talks about all the must-go-see Flat Earth channels. Didn't mention Nathan Oakley. Didn't mention Nathan Thompson. Didn't mention Mark Sargent.
Oof. Well, see here.
Maybe I'm too smart for him.
If you want a visual representation of scum of the earth, you go to Nathan Oakley. If you want a child predator, you go to Nathan Thompson. And if you want negative IQ, you go to Mark Sargent. So,
No. Negative IQ. It's like we can't just put that onto a single person. Like that is something that the entire Flat Earth community needs to come together and hold, because they're all in that together. Come on, it's like one for all for one.
No, funny. We've got Preben Andre for $50 Nokia. I can feel the disturbance in the gravitational field coming from his dense head. Yeah, I always say that a flat Earth convention should form black holes. Connell Silver for $5. Every glass of water shows curvature at the surface. Every drop of water is curved. Every puddle has a distinct curved surface. Flat Earth debunked. Yeah, I challenge any flat earther to show me water being flat. I bet you can't. Adrenochrome Slurper for €5. You're a wizard, Larry. Oh, I didn't even get to start calling him Larry and stuff. He ran away too quickly. Mind Duck for $5 says, this guy is an adult baby. It's freaking embarrassing secondhand. Who fails this bad as an adult? Flat Earthers. The Logical Hillbilly for $5 says, Captain Strawman. Yeah, he's not Barry anymore. He is Captain Strawman. Robeeb for $50. Thank you very much, dude. Speedrun, under 30 minutes. Winner. Hail Satan for another $1.99 with a Game Over sticker. Thank you. Marek Zayantz for $5 PlayStation Network dollars. Firmament Maintenance Incorporated, 100 CZKs. He asked for evidence for a globe and you provided it. Sometimes you're so cruel. I know, what a big fat meanie head I am, right? Previn Andre, another $50 Nokia. Try sending this into Guinness World Records. Well, MC Toon's already beaten me the other day, so I'm going to have to try and... That's it. I'm taking you on, MC Toon. By the end of the year... Right, someone get this to MC Toon. Right, MC Toon, by the end of the year, I will have a quicker speedrun rage quit than you. That is my challenge.
Any percent. You can use any glitches that you want.
Yeah.
Hang on, just a thought on that.
Someone watch a small ant.
Just a thought on that. If you debate Ranty as a Flerf, what if you rage quit quicker? Does that count?
Ooh.
No, it doesn't.
Ranty, it's on. Bring it, Ranty. Do it.
Wait, shit.
Do it.
I'm worried about this now.
FTFE,
I believe in you.
Ranty's going to turn back to the flat Earth after I've debated him. Shit.
I mean, in the chat, Ranty was discussing this with somebody else. He said he'll make you rage quit in 15 minutes.
Oh, challenge accepted.
Ranty, I believe in you. No.
Seconds.
Yeah, Irish Demon had 30 seconds for Nathan Thompson. Just triggered him like that.
That's a good
Faster
one.
than I triggered MC Toon's
Yeah, but to be fair,
reflex.
I did manage to make Nathan Thompson rage quit 5 times in one debate. So,
I wonder how it's
true.
Toon.
FTFE, I will break you in 15 minutes, all right? That's fighting talk, Ranty.
David Griffin for $2 claims of a container, but can't show a container. Yeah, that's Flat Earth all over. Fohammer 335, heard that guy's a dick. I probably shouldn't read this out. $2, fight triggered Barry harder than Toon's gag reflex.
Tiny Captain in the chat, he says, calling him captain is an insult to real captains.
You're right, it is. But Captain America wasn't a real captain. So, and I'm also not saying that he's Captain America. He's like, the worst superhero ever. He's like, in DC, in the future, there's a superhero called Arm Fall Off Boy, whose superpower is literally he can take his arms off and throw them at people. He's that kind of superhero, just completely fucking useless.
Okay.
Or even as a villain, he's Abaddon the Armless from Warhammer.
It's like...
He's the enemy that has like the bull gun or the squeaky hammer,
fine. We can't compare, the DC universe to actual universes that make decent heroes.
True. Oh wait, hold on. That's
it's just not,
fight me.
It's just not fair.
Fight me. DC wins every time. Harry Sen for $1.99. I think Tuna's the record at 26 minutes. Just saying. I'm gonna have to check what Tune's was, but Tune, I challenge you. Me v you, fastest rage quit by the end of the year.
What was my rage quit time with Vlad way back then? Wasn't that?
That was a pretty good one. Maybe that was a pretty good one back then.
Here's an idea for that event. You got 2 streams going at once, or it's like 1 stream with both inputs, and you get to watch as both of you attempt all these complicated maneuvers to try and get them to quit as fast as possible, and you get to watch them both at the same time. It'll be like one of those speedrun battles that you can see.
Yeah. Someone's gonna have to basically stream both of our videos with like a time on each one. That'd be the thing to do. Yeah.
With like a counter. Oh, FTFE has just saved about 5 frames by bringing up the word evidence. I think that might give him the lead.
Larry Walker for $5. I genuinely don't understand the flat earth mindset. Welcome to the fucking club, mate. Darfur Deno for £20. Thank you very much. Finally caught stream so I can super chat. Have this, just the entertainment you have given me during lockdown. I'm glad that I could help people during lockdown. If anything, I'm glad that I've managed to provide entertainment for people. I also apologize sincerely for lowering all of your IQs with the flat earthers I make you listen to. Brendan Klusky for 50 Australian dollars. Thank you very much. Did I miss it? Smash them, make them say stupid things, prove how stupid, then they quit. That's exactly what happened. Well done. And the George just coming in. Charlie Welch.
Yeah, and the George said in chat, he said FTFE is scared to debate me on Superman versus Hulk.
Yeah. No, I'm not. Superman wins fucking hand down any day.
No, it's like, yeah, but you see, it's like he has to be an alien, god that is superpowered by our sun. It's like,
the Hulk
got the home advantage.
The Hulk got beaten by Thanos.
Superman.
That's a difficult. That's an interesting one because Homelander isn't weakened outside of a yellow sun, as far as we know, and he does seem to be as powerful as Superman. Plus, he has 0 ethics. Now, the battle I'd like to see is Homelander versus Superman versus Omni-Man.
It's like, honestly, I think Omni-Man would be weaker.
Yeah,
it's like
Omni-Man doesn't.
It's watching it's like after I've watched Invincible, it's like they say like Omni-Man, he's the strongest thing there, but it's like they all seem like kind of balanced.
I will tell you, Omni-Man is not the strongest character in that show. Adam
I know, but
Adam
is true.
She can literally rearrange Omni-Man's molecules to turn him into lead. Like
she could, yeah.
Like,
I got gold, and she can just straight up sell him.
I do think Invincible is by far the best superhero show out in a long time, though. The season finale when Omni-Man's holding his head and the train goes. I was like,
let's not spoil for other people.
Sorry, people. Yeah. We've got Charlie Welch, $5. Pratt has $100,000 GoFundMe for his experiment. Even Dubé is cheering him. Sorry, Daniel Pratt has a GoFundMe for $100,000 for
$100,000
experiment.
I need to look into this.
His experiment is how many times he can slander FTFE before he gets arrested.
His experiment is how many people will donate to an absolutely stupid cause.
One second. Can I just have to feel? It's like Pratt was it, right? Okay.
Yeah.
You guys don't need $100,000. It's like, guys, you just need enough to buy a ticket to come to Australia. I will, in less than a day, give you a crash course on how to navigate and how to fly a plane. That is not going to cost you $100,000, and I can guarantee that you will be embarrassed as how stupid of a flat earther you are.
I would actually like to take you up on that.
I was going to say the same thing, even though I can't.
Well, if I'm pretending to be a Flerfs, I can do it, right?
The second that I allow a single glober, I will go broke. Because, only one flat earther so far has even, hinted at wanting to take up on my offer, and that's for either August or September. It's like, depending if he can come out of America, but it's like, it's a bit shifty. Since he claimed he contacted McToon and before at some point, and it's like, when I asked McToon, it's like, I've never heard of that guy. I was like, oh, great. But it's like, the second I allow Glover, it's like, as much as I would love to, it would take 5 minutes and I'd go broke. This should expensive.
That's true.
It's like, you guys can do this on your own dime. Just get a normal flight teacher.
Bold of you to assume that isn't our plan, Allison.
Yeah. Can I just point out something? SN15 took off, flew, landed, but seems to be on fire.
Right. I mean,
somehow I'm not surprised. It is SpaceX. And
3 out of 4 isn't bad. Elon Musk's going to call it a win. So, I mean, you know.
It's a prototype. You know, it's expendable.
Yeah. It just reminds me of that meme of the dog sitting in his kitchen with everything on fire. This is fine. This is fine.
I think Elon Musk considers anything leaving the ground for even 1 second a win at this point.
I mean, he's got the money to build so many, so it doesn't really matter, does it?
Right,
just keep doing them until they stop exploding. We haven't even changed anything. I don't care. Just do it again.
Preferably without.
Craig, I really have to go because I'm supposed to be working right now. So,
thanks for coming on, Hugh.
And I'll see you next time.
Catch you later.
Pleasure talking to you, Hugh.
I one more thing that I would like to ask. The next time that the flat earthers decide to have a flat Earth get together somewhere in Australia, we would like to ask if anybody would like to go there with me, because I would just like to publicly just to go there and sit there and be like, guys, my offer is here. You're literally in the most convenient spot. Let's just literally go to my aircraft.
Yeah.
I want to see how many people will sit there and actually, even consider it, and how many will just, be flat earthers.
Well, I mean, I think you answered your own question.
The Flat Earth Convention, just like in Melbourne or wherever you live.
It still blows my mind there's flat earthers in Australia, but anyway.
It's like, I would like to offer to Bob Knödel, just if you want someone to actually teach you how to fly, I'll be there.
Well, since we know he can't fly right now. I mean, he says he can't, but we all know he can't.
Let me get through the rest of these super chats then. We've got Better Charge, $2 New Zealand says FTFE versus Team Skeptic. I'll take that. As long as I don't have to look at his face, it's fine. I don't mind. Andreas Eldritch for 50 secs says, before inviting Nathan Thompson to debate, please ask Scythe DK if he'd like another plate of bacon. Yeah, I mean, I hold the position that if Nathan Thompson just ate a fucking steak, he might be a little bit less of a douche. He's hungry, that's all it is. Tim Pryor for $10 says, better yet, rather than pretending you're flat earth or pretend that you've been converted to flat earth, make up some mumbo jumbo that you've been able to use your physics degree to prove it. I would try and create some kind of mathematical model and add some in, like a random integer or something, call it the McNeil integer or something that proved something, I'd make up some bullshit. Philosopher King Gaming $5 says, $5 for a happy Cinco de Mayo, take a shot of tequila if you have any, good win. I will be drinking tequila later. Keith Milner, £2 says, SNL 15 test in 5 minutes. Yep, it worked, but it's on fire, so yay. Tim Tully for $10 says, get a Flerf to take the Globe side on the charity debate. Nah, an ex-Flerf. Ranty is the perfect choice. God the Scummer, £5. Fun fact, Matt Powell has a giant inflatable banana in his backyard that he calls Dr. Peel. If you guys didn't see, I got Scott Kelly to say
it. Freaking legend.
Yeah.
I did not see that. I'm going to have to find that now.
Craig, you said you're going to try and make a
some mod, please put that in chat.
A mathematical model of the flat Earth. So, guys, if Craig stops uploading, we know.
Scott Manley, not Scott Kelly. Sorry, I got Scott Manley to say. Why did I say Scott Kelly? I don't know why. Yeah, Manley.
Scott Manning.
Yeah, I was streaming the other night, putting together a Lego space shuttle, and I just sent him a super chat saying, "Say this," and he did it so well. Lord of Luminous Pooh for $2. Science doesn't change; it corrects. Yeah, but also the Earth made its own science. We now have that as a fact. Lord Luminous Pooh for $2 just paid this month's gravity bill. You're welcome. Oh, I forgot to do that. Good.
But I paid it. I paid it. Wait, that wants me a refund.
I better do that.
Yeah, I mean, wait, do we all have to pay our own gravity bill, or you know what? I'm going to start charging for gravity. I'm going to set up a gravity company, and if you don't pay me your weekly gravity charge, then you're going to stop having gravity.
Wait. Does this mean I could just, not have wings on my aircraft? Be less afraid when that freaking connector starts wiggling mid-flight, and I'm like, that is getting reported.
Just shoot like a gun from shoot downwards, and the propulsion will just pull you back up. You'll be fine.
Oh no.
Draco Fire for $5 says, every time I make it to a stream on time, the Flerf is gone in 10 minutes. I'm convinced Craig is doing this on purpose. Absolutely. That's my entire plan.
Come on, Craig. I'd like to watch one stream. Just one please. Just one.
One of my favourite Flat Earth debunkers, Tommy Gronville, for 20 Nokia, says Starship SN15 just landed successfully, but is on fire. Godless Scummer for £5. In brightest day, in blackest night, Fight's shirt is still very tight. Oh, Flerfs will feel his righteous might because stupidity is not a right. I'm fucking getting that tattooed on my forehead. And last super
You
chat.
have lost a lot of weight.
I've
Yeah,
lost
yeah.
like nearly 3.5 stone, and it's still going down. Yeah,
Very impressive.
You look fucking
How much
great.
is that in kilos, by the way? It's
I don't
like, how
know.
much is that in, non-retard?
I watched
sorry.
one of my videos like
Whoa.
from around March
Shit, sorry.
last
I'm an
year.
American. Could I get that in pounds, please?
Yeah, I watched one of the
Look at
videos from
that
like
in
March, April
cake.
last year, and I looked at myself and I thought, fucking hell, I'm a fat fucker, aren't I? Fight the Tight Shirt is a good nickname. I need to get rid of that. Goddess Scummer,
It's like-
no, that read on. Last super chat
What
is
you need
almost
to do-
unbelievable.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, go on.
What you need to do is you need to get yourself like one of not the stretchy material shirts. It's just get an XS version of these
Yeah.
shirts instead of the ones that just really stretch. And just sit there and be like arms behind your head and just be like posing. Be like, you wanted to see the tight shirt? Yeah, get it.
Dude, here's your
At
tight
that
shirt.
point-
like Draco's just doing get it.
You
Just get a
just gotta
sports
get
bra.
like a normal shirt like this material and just pull it down so it looks super tight,
No,
It's
so
like
ruin my
what-
shirt.
the fatties keep asking for it, so you
Yeah.
gotta give
What-
it to them.
Wait,
Just
say
do a
George?
stream where you wear a
Gotta do-
sports bra. And it won't fit you as well as it did a few weeks ago. Well, a few months ago, but
What are you saying,
guys,
George?
see
Oh.
what Fight has to do is he's got to work back to fight the tight shirt. Except this time it can't be fat. It's got to be all muscly. You got to have it protruding, pressing against your chest like
Oh.
Superman. Then we can call. Then and only then can we call.
Can
you
we get
Fight
The
Tight
Rock on
Shirt
here?
again.
I would love
Can
to
we
get
see
The
if we
Rock
can
on here.
get Dwayne The Rock Johnson here?
I mean,
And just
oh my
get him
God.
to wear
Could you imagine?
the
Could you imagine The
skimpiest
Rock
little
debating a
shirt.
flat earther? I mean, I think I'd die happy if I saw The Rock debate a flat earther.
that
Almost
would be
unbelievable
awesome.
for £2 says, press 1 if you want a superhero debate platform. I would love to be part of a superhero debate platform, by the way. And I think there's a couple more come in. Let me just refresh my page. And we have Brendan Caskelli for $5 says, so I want to go to a Flat Earth conference Australia. It would be hilarious. Make sure you take facepalm protection before you go, please.
Oh,
And
it's
Perhaps
the-
an
the ones
IQ
that-
shield as well.
Yeah. Andreas Eldritch for 26 says, how much is that in solar masses? Well, I know for the Americans, I've lost about 300 cheeseburgers, okay? If that helps.
Yeah, but American cheeseburgers or
American-
normal
yeah.
people cheeseburgers.
Yeah,
American
true.
It's like
cheeseburgers
Maybe not
are
American.
British cheeseburgers. Because like American
British-
cheeseburgers are like this, and British cheeseburgers are like this. Tiny. Oh, you can't
Yeah.
see. There you go.
All right, guys.
Is your
That-
green screen just black? Jesus.
No,
That is everything
I don't
for
have
tonight.
I don't have a green screen. This is a virtual camera.
Thanks, guys, for coming on. I do appreciate it. Yeah, I'm pretty sure
Anytime, man.
team is going to be doing a Whiskey Wednesday stream a bit later. Come back, hopefully this week for the first
Left to
episode of my Eric Dubé level movie review, which has been extremely hard to watch because Eric Dubé's voice makes me want to cut my own ears and rip out my eardrums and bang my head against the wall. I hate
I
listening
can't
to
wait
the guy.
for that.
Yeah,
But
it's a
you
good one.
I have to thank Eric Dubé because without him, I would have not had my best quote I've ever stated. That was also on MC Toon's channel, and it was about if you gave every ancient government every single dollar that's ever existed from every country, they couldn't just magically buy advanced technology.
Yeah. All right.
So I do have to thank him for that.
Oh, we have a lot to thank Eric Dubé for, mostly for setting the standard for how low human intellect can go. It's
This
nice
is
to have
true.
something to measure
See,
against,
No. The thing that you have to give credit for him as well. It's like he found such a good way of having followers that just eat every piece of shit that he just pumps out.
Yeah.
Well,
It's
he
just
found a very good way to make
I was
money.
like-
Trust me.
Oh, I was like, at this point, I think he's convinced. It's like he's such a good con man that I think at this point he believes what he says.
He's convinced himself.
Yeah,
he's
he's
lied
that
to
good
so
of a con
many
man.
people that he believes his own lies.
But I mean, let's be real here. I'm pretty fucking stupid. I have no higher education other than a high school diploma. I was
Really?
a fucking infantryman.
Oh, hey man, you're the same as me then, so like you can't be that dumb.
You technically
well,
don't have a
according
high
to
school diploma
PhD
yet.
Tony, you
Not
are
yet, but
literally
like in 1 month
yeah.
I will. So like.
So according to PhD Tony,
What the fuck are you doing here? Get back to study.
You're okay,
That
but
shit's
you are
important.
pretty insignificant. Anyone doesn't have a PhD is obviously not a real human, according to PhD Tony. But then again, it doesn't take much more than a third grade education to debunk the flat Earth. Thank you everyone for joining tonight. Thank you very much for the super chats. It is amazing. The generosity blows my mind. If you really want to help the channel, the best way to do that is to share my stuff on Facebook and Twitter. See you later in the week for some more debates and some videos, and I'll be back on Sunday with another episode of Stupidity is Not a Right. For now, remember, stupidity is not a right. Fight the flat Earth.
See y'all later.
See you.
Oh, it's not the old one anymore.
All right, guys, I'll catch you later.
This is great. I like this.
Yeah, this one's good.
There's like people complaining about the dubstep music, and I'm just like, but.
Fight the flat.